So today we'll be going over the Blue Bleach Volume 2 deck, the Rukia deck. We'll be doing a full deck profile and combo guide. So this is the full deck, and this is the curve of the deck. We'll be going over each card individually also. So we'll be playing 4 of the specials, and it only requires a Rukia Kuchiki to be able to sideline a character of 5,000 or less BP. And we'll be playing 3 of the Bankais, the AP restand cards or the final triggers. And this card is especially important in this deck just because we have a lot of 2 action point cards, and this allows us to unlock our full combo. So we'll be playing 12 zero costs, so 4 Rukias, 4 Ichigos, and 4 Renjis. And in this deck, only the Rukias are raid targets. And the star of the deck is the 4 cost Rukia Kuchiki that says when raided, when played, if on the front line, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. If it is your turn and there's a character with 2 or more base AP costs on your front line, switch it to resting. The chosen character remains set to resting until this character leaves the front line instead. So basically the card you choose is frozen until your Rukia is removed from the field. So for example, if you play this card, you choose a character, and on your opponent's turn, they're able to remove the Kuchiki Rukia. Their card still remains rested until the end of the turn. The support cards are the 4 cost 2 action point Byakuya that says when played, choose one of the following. If a Rukia Kuchiki has been played onto your field this turn, choose up to 1 of your AP cards and switch it to active. You can also choose to reduce the AP cost of the next Rukia Kuchiki card you use from your hand this turn by 1. It also says when attacking, draw a card. It is a color trigger and it has 4,000 BP. The other card is the 3 cost 2 action point Renji that has nullify impact. It says when played, you may place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. If you do, choose up to 1 of your AP cards and switch it to active. It also says activate main once per turn. If there's another character on your front line with 2 or more base AP, switch this character to active. It also has a get trigger and has 4,000 BP. The other cards of the deck, for the ratios of these cards, you can play pretty much whatever you want. So we can just go over them briefly. We have the 1 cost Renji, 2 cost Rukia, 2 cost Byakuya, 2 cost Renji, and 3 cost Rukia. Flex cards like this Ichigo Kurosaki can work in this deck because it costs 2 action points, which fuels some of the synergies of the deck, and it also has 4,000 BP. The basic combos of the deck. So if you're on turn 3 with 3 action points, has 3 energy, you can play a Rukia onto your back line, which brings you to 2 AP and 4 energy, and this allows you to play a Byakuya onto your front line. So with this, you have 0 action points, but because you've played a Rukia before, you gain 1 back due to the effect of the Byakuya. So with this, you can play a raided Rukia, and then you can bring her forward to freeze an opposing card. So this is the basic combo of the deck, using Byakuya and Rukia to save a few action points. But if you have other cards in your hand, you can extend your combo. So let's rewind a little bit. So we're going to go back to where we had 1 action point and 4 energy. So for this, if we play an AP restand card, so the Bankai, this will bring us to 2 action points and 4 energy. So with this, we can play a Renji onto the field, bringing us to 0 action points and 4 energy. And we can use the when played effect of our Renji to discard a card, and this will effectively bring us back to 1 action point and 4 energy. So with this, we can also use our activate main of the Renji because we have a Byakuya Kuchiki with 2 action points. This allows our Renji to become active. And with our remaining 1 action point and 4 energy, we have options. Either we can play something like a raided Rukia Kuchiki, or we can play a special to remove an opposing card. There are variations of the combo. We'll go over them. So on any turn where you have 3 action points and 4 energy, you can play your 4 cost 2 action point Byakuya, bringing you down to 1 action point and 3 energy. And now you can play either a raided Rukia if you have something on the back line to raid on, or you can play something in the back line to generate energy like this 3 cost Rukia. And now if you have a Bankai, you can restand 1 of your action points, and then you can play a Renji onto the field, bringing you down to 0 action points and 3 energy. But if you have a card to discard, you can use the when played effect of your Renji, bring you up to 1 action point. And then at this point, you have a few options. You can use the activate main of your Renji to bring your Renji to active. And with your remaining action point, you can pretty much do whatever you want to extend your combo as needed. Alright, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for more videos.